friend to you. I bring to you my friend, Dr. Jabbour, a distinguished professor with a doctorate in Islamic studies, to read to you passages from his book, Unshackled and Growing. In addition, a PDF version of the book in English is available to you on the website, friendshippathways.com. You may also access past episodes there, completely free of charge. I present to you the episode, Division and Diversion.
Division. As you look at Christianity with its many denominations and churches, how do you feel? Sadly, you may see more division than you see cooperation and love to one another. Division among Christians often occurs because of differences in doctrine or biblical interpretations. Other times, though, the divisions form when people become intolerant of one another because of personal issues and an attitude of rebelliousness. Submission is one of the most important qualities in the Bible. It is the key to many human relationships, especially in marriage and family. We see it as well in the context of work and government. But what is submission exactly, and how does it protect us from divisions that threaten to infect our relationships? There are two Arabic words that sound similar, yet their meanings are very different. Khudu' in Arabic means submission, and it's a beautiful quality, but it's often confused with passivity and slavishness, khunu' in Arabic. Khunu' is more like a figure of speech you have probably heard, being a doormat. It carries more a tone of subservience than godly submission. Jesus was submissive to God the Father, as well as to the Roman governor and the religious leaders who wanted him to die. His submission led him to voluntarily to the cross. But Jesus was not a doormat. He came to complete a mission, and he fulfilled it by going to the cross. Division is a serious infection, and submission is our best protection. The opposite of submission, rebellion, comes as a result of not trusting God's sovereignty over all circumstances. The rebel looks at the circumstances with anger, refusing to give in. People like this end up blaming everyone else for their difficulties and deceiving themselves about their own responsibility. Subservient people, on the other hand, bow to everyone else in unhealthy ways and end up overwhelmed by their circumstances. Both the rebel and the doormat are not aware of God and what He is doing in their lives. To live in submission is to be very much aware of God and what He is doing in our lives. Submission means surrender to God and trusting Him, who is all-powerful and all-loving, to take care of us even during hard relationships. Do not let the devil infect you with divisiveness. He does not want to see God's children living in humble submission to one another. He wants pride and division to get in the way. Protect yourself against this type of infection. Diversion. When the devil fails to trap you through doubt, discouragement, and division, he uses a fourth strategy, diversion. He diverts you from your important priorities and drives you to pursue secondary goals. Many of God's people have fallen into this trap. For example, some new believers become attracted to glamorous ministries and being in the spotlight too soon instead of developing in character and Christ-likeness. A new believer, especially someone from a Muslim background, may become consumed with invitations to share his testimony in churches. But God may want him to stay focused on living with humility, putting others before himself and serving his parents and loving his siblings. We must be careful not to let the good take the place of the best. We assume that the enemy of the best is the bad. That's true. But a more dangerous enemy could be the good because it looks harmless. We could spend hours doing good Christian activities while completely neglecting the best, connecting with God and developing an intimate relationship with Him by spending time reading and studying the Bible. What are your priorities, my friend? I would recommend the following for a new follower of Christ. Maintain a close walk with God, trusting and obeying it on a daily basis. This also includes shutting the door in the face of the old landlord, the devil, and not listening to his lies. Cleaning the channels of your relationships with people. This includes demonstrating the transformation taking place in your life before beginning to articulate the gospel with humility and love. Being a faithful steward of responsibilities He has entrusted to you. If you are a student, be the best possible student and study for Jesus as if He were your teacher. The same applies to work and family responsibilities. May God help you stay right on track and not get distracted.